Good morning, children. So today you are going to learn the new chapter, that is chapter number 9, Adaptations in Animals. Okay. So children, what is mean by adaptation? Adaptation, it means it is the ability, or we can say that it is the feature that help the animals to survive in their surroundings. Okay, according to the surroundings, the body features which help the animal to survive. Okay, that only adaptations. It means the animals, different animals are living in different places on the earth, right? And those who are able to adapt themselves according to their surroundings, they will survive. Others cannot survive, they may die. Okay, that only. And that the place, that means the natural home or the place where the animals live, that place is known as what? Habitat, right? Habitat, it is the natural home of the animal. Like plants also, they are also having, right, different places where different plants survive, live, and they can survive also there. They have the ability also, adaptation also. The same way animals also having the adaptations. Okay, and now see the different for that first I will explain what are the different kinds of animals. Okay, so the classification of the animals, how the animals are classified in different categories. According to different categories, the animals are divided into different things. That means on the basis of their food, they are divided in another category like herbivore, carnivore, like that. And according to that places, habitat, they, according to the habitat also, the animals are divided into different categories. And now according to their that means the presence or absence of backbone. Okay, so we human beings, backbone very important role, right? Because of that backbone only we are able to stand straight, right? That means the backbone, on the presence or absence of backbone, the animals are divided into two. Okay, types of animals, they are divided into two, that is invertebrate and vertebrate. Okay, invertebrates and vertebrates. Okay children, now see invertebrates. Invertebrates means they do not have a backbone, no backbone. Okay, no backbone. And for the vertebrate, they have well developed backbone. Okay, presence of backbone. Now see children, again if we are saying invertebrates, examples, what you can say, examples, the worms. Okay, worm, all kinds of worms, and all kinds of insects like housefly, butterfly, then what we can say, grasshopper. These all are not having the what backbone. Okay, so they all are comes under invertebrate. And now see, we are saying about the vertebrates, they, the presence of backbone. Okay, and according to that, the animals are divided into again some more animals. See, those who are having the vertebrates, first one, if you are saying about a fish. Okay, fish. Okay, this fish, it's a habitat which it lives in water. Okay, so when it lives in water, what is its breathing organ? It breathes through the gills. Okay, and then it's a shape to swim in water. Their body shape becomes a boat shaped. Boat shaped means narrow, that means broad from the middle and narrow at both the places, head and tail. Okay, so that it have the boat shaped body, so it can swim in the water. Okay, and not only that, the tail helps to changes the direction, and they have what fins with them. Okay, to swim. Okay, glide on the water. and their body also, some of the fish they are having the scales also there, and some are having the smooth body. Okay, that means the fish, their habitat is water, and then they breathe through gills. Okay, and according to that, if these fish, see, they are breathing the oxygen present in water only, that means dissolved oxygen they breathe. When we take this fish from the water or from the pond or river, wherever, and keeping it outside on the land, is it able to live? No, it cannot survive. Then within some time only it will die, because it cannot breathe. It also, we are also breathing the oxygen, but they cannot take the oxygen present in the atmosphere, air. Okay, land. That is the same way. If we are if somebody, if we can we stand under the water for much time? No, we also can't, because there is also oxygen. Still, we can't take the the oxygen present in the water. Understood, children? That means according to the habitat only they are having the body feature ability. Okay. And now second one, there also the fish, they are having the breathing organ, gills, right? So the water enters there, it is near the head only. Okay, both the sides it will be. And there it is having such a adaptation that the water enters through them, and again afterwards it comes out also. Only the oxygen goes inside. Understood? And the next one, if we are saying amphibians. Okay. What amphibians? Amphibians, if you are saying, then they can live both on land as well as in water. So for example, which one, children? Frog. Main example, frog, salamander or toads. They all are amphibians. Okay, amphibians means they have, that means they can live both on land as well as in water. Okay, if we are saying about a frog, one example I will explain. Okay, frog. So frog, when they are on, they have, so both the places they are living, so they have such a breathing organ also. Okay, when the frog on land, then it uses its lungs for breathing, and when it goes inside the water, that time it uses its moist skin. Okay, you in the previous chapter also, children, you learned about this life cycle of frog, right? The baby of the frog, it is a tadpole, but a tadpole, it lives inside the water, right? This adult frog also goes into the water to lay the eggs. That number of eggs lays, that it is known as a spawn, right? And then when the egg hatches, what happens? The egg that tadpoles comes, right? That tadpoles looks like the fish. They have the breathing organ, gills. But after sometimes, when during the that different stages go through, then it becomes the adult frog. That time it uses its lungs. When it is on land, it uses its lungs, and when it goes inside the water, it uses its moist skin. Understood? That is have amphibians. Okay. And now when we are third one, if we are saying we can say that reptiles. Okay, which one? Reptiles. See, children, reptiles, if you are saying, they have dry as well as scaly skin. So that mainly these reptiles, they move on they crawl on the ground. Either they crawl on the ground or they crawl on the wall. Okay. That only. For example, lizard, if you are saying, you can see through the on the wall, and the snake, that also it will crawl on the ground. It cannot walk, it cannot jump, and it cannot fly also, right? They don't have the proper legs. Some are having like a crocodile, it is also reptile only. Okay, but it will not stand up and walk. It just with the crocodile having the legs, still it crawl only on the ground. With that only slowly it goes, right? And when it goes in water, it can swim also, right? But that is only for that one. Otherwise, see here, reptiles mainly they have dry skin, and they have the scales on their body, so that it can crawl on the ground. Okay, it helps their friction, it helps to move, getting the grip on the ground. Otherwise it may, if it climb on the wall, then it may fall down. So that because of this ability only, they can they get the grip on the wall, okay, to hold their body, okay. They are the reptiles. Now if you are saying the next one, it is birds, okay. These all are there. Now the third one, it is these three, okay. These three are actually what, cold blooded animals, okay. What, cold blooded. Cold blooded means their body temperature changes, okay. They don't have that particular body temperature. It means a constant body temperature will not be there. According to the surrounding, according to the situation, according to the environment where they reaches, they changes their body temperature so that they can survive. Understood? So that these three are the cold blooders. Now the next one, if we are saying, they are birds, okay. Birds, see children, their mainly their habitat, if we are saying, they are most of the time they spend in the air, right. Fly, they used to fly, so they spend in the air. And then they have what, they are also having, like the fish, they also have the boat shaped body, so that they can fly in the air, okay. And according to the direction of the wind they changes, and the direction changes by with the tail itself. Tail also they have what, wings, right, wings. So that means the four limbs are modified as wings, okay. And they have the light body weight, and their bones are filled with air, hollow bones, so that it gets, that means body weight less, so it can lift itself into the air. Understood? They are, and some of the birds, they are flightless because of the heavy body, they can't lift their body up. So such birds are known as the flightless birds, like penguin, kiwi, they are the flightless birds, okay. And they are also having, but these birds, they are having the backbone, and they are using its lungs only for breathing, okay. And they also lay the eggs, right, to reproduce their babies, okay. And the next one, it is mammals, okay. Mammals you already learned in the last chapter, right? Mammals. So the features, what are the features of the mammals? They give birth to their babies, okay. And there are most of the mammals having their body full of hairs, and they breathe through the lungs, okay. And then what we can say, mammals, then they take care of, that means after giving the birth, they feed their babies with their own milk, okay. And they take care of the babies, okay. That is only mammals. So these birds and mammals, these two are actually warm-blooded, okay. Warm-blooded animals. Why warm-blooded animals? It means they have a constant body temperature, okay. If you are that means they can't change their body temperature according to the surroundings. They have a fixed body temperature. If it is changes, means the atmosphere changes or the surrounding changes, then they can't survive there. For example, human body, if we are saying human body, what is the constant body temperature? That is actually 35 degrees Celsius, or we can say that 98.6 degree Fahrenheit. If it is above than 98.6, then we will say that we are having fever, right? And if it is less, means then we will feel shivering. We can't tolerate that one. Then blanket and everything we will cover it so that the body temperature we can adjust according to that, okay. And if it is not able, means then we can't survive also, okay. So for that we are just adapting ourselves according to, if we are going, see some, for example, if we are going to the Jammu Kashmir, or there it is mostly cold places, right? So if we are going there, then we, according to the surrounding, how we will adjust ourselves, we will wear the warm clothes, right? One and above we will wear the warm clothes, so we can trap the body temperature, so that we can survive there. Otherwise we can't survive, right? So understood, these are the types of animals. So what you learned, the types of animals, on the basis of the presence or absence of the backbone, the animals are divided into vertebrate and invertebrate. Vertebrate are having the backbone, they do not have backbone. Now vertebrates are again further divided into fish, amphibians, reptiles, birds and mammals. All of them are having the backbone. Okay, understood children? So today up to here only. Read the chapter well. Thank you. Have a nice day children.